Well, hello. The train rolls on here live on the show floor, ISE 2026. We have another voice for you, and the fun one is it's a voice of somebody who, when they came by the booth, they didn't know we were going to pull them right in to record, and boom, we got them. You know what I'm saying? So, Joseph, thank you for taking time to chat with us and our audience. Could you start with who are you, what do you do?
Yeah, absolutely. Joe Dolce from Panasonic Projector and Display of Americas, formerly known as Panasonic Connect, formerly known as just Panasonic.
Yep.
But now we are Panasonic Projector and Display, and then we are a part of the Americas, all Americas, not just North America even. We are actually going to start integrating with Latin America as well and Southern America over the next 2 years.
Yeah, nice. Yeah. Well, I know for folks that, when there was a first of announcements of like an acquisition spin-off of Panasonic, the fact that like Panasonic projectors and displays have continued to roll forward for us without a hiccup is fantastic, and to see what all you guys have here is really cool.
Yeah, so happy to dive into that. We are 100% Panasonic.
Yeah.
So that was a rumor that, we were up for sale. Yes, it's a fact. They were looking at it, but they decided to go against it and finance from within.
Yeah, nice.
And it was just going to be a capital expense, but they decided to move forward with just us. We're actually looking at mergers and acquisitions. We're looking at different ways to partnerships. And we have, I've seen the product roadmap out to 2028.
Yeah.
So everything's going forward. We have like 5 new products out here today alone.
Yeah. See, and what I love is, Panasonic does such a good job of keeping higher ed, A, in mind, and B, communicated with. Like, we haven't ever missed a beat. So what are you excited about that you have in your booth for higher ed in particular?
Yep. So our new remote monitoring software is probably one of the biggest highlights for the education department.
Yeah.
It's it really makes it easy. It's one station, so you don't only one hub. You're not having to switch from different platforms.
Yeah.
And it interacts with all of our projectors and displays, including the new dvLED that's coming out.
Okay.
So we're really excited about that. We've already had a couple customers work on it, and they really liked it. It's been about a year and a half in the works, and it's really going to be good. It can work on tablet as well, and it kind of dives a little bit deeper than our regular early warning software, which we had a couple years ago. It dives into the next step of preventative maintenance, and that's what we're trying to get to. We want to make sure that everybody's up and running. We have probably about 100 and 150 sensors in those projectors.
Yeah.
And if they go off, you don't know what they actually mean.
Right.
This helps identify that.
That's fantastic. So instead of the platforms that tell you when there's a problem and you better run to go, here's what I can do to get ahead of things and keep things up and running, makes a huge difference to us.
And then if there is a problem, we actually just launched our hot swap.
Yeah.
So we have the 5-year, we've always had the 5-year warranty for education, and now we have the hot swap program as well. So just comes in, if you have a problem, you call it in, boom, the next day you have one at your doorstep, and we don't want it back. Just do it. As long as it's what the problem is, we are good to go.
It's such a difference maker, and we've had with Panasonic. We actually had one that was not your fault; it was our fault because we dropped it off a ladder, and we had a replacement there the next day. So
seen it happen. Yeah. I've heard a lot of ladder issues in the days. I've seen a snowboard through a display.
Yeah,
I've seen that in New Jersey in the inside mall. That's a good one too. We've always had it for like 5 years for the displays on our standard warranty, 48-hour advanced replacement, and now we had a loaner program.
Yeah.
And schools, and we are keeping that as well for the time being, because dealing with serial numbers and changing them over. Some schools like it, some schools don't. So we want to make sure we help everybody.
Nice, that's awesome.
Keep kind of trying to keep it. Yeah, it comes from 2 different products too. That's the back end system of it.
Right.
So we have to keep extra product on site for loaners or for hot swap.
Yep.
But we're working through that, and it comes right out of Kansas, and it ships directly to you.
That's very centrally located for U.S. shipping, isn't
Yes.
it? Nice. Okay.
Yes.
So then for schools that are really making that move away from projection and other things in classroom to dvLED,
Yes.
What's your, like, hey, you've seen the roadmap up to 2028. You can just dump everything to us right now if you want to.
Yeah, we have we have the 137 and 165 coming out. Those will come out April and August, so we've been a long time coming for that stuff. But we also launched our 55-inch dvLED system on chip, right?
Yeah.
So it's very easy. It's very when you hang it, it's a universal VESA. So you can do the 110 all the way up to 225 if my math works, right?
Wow.
Isn't that 55
to
to
225.
225.
Nice.
Yes, and it's all HDMI, daisy chain through. So it's we're really excited about it. We sold a lot of video walls for years. I can name a couple schools actually right now off the top of my head that probably are on their end of it, and we didn't have a replacement to refresh, and now we do. And the chip on board stuff, that stuff's sweet because it has that protective coating on it.
Yep.
And it really looks good. The price point is definitely the price point is similar to what the video wall was for us about 5 years ago. So I couldn't believe that.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're really excited. That starts shipping shortly. And we'll also, the last thing actually, to see all that stuff, we have a new, I don't want to give out too much information, but we have a new customer experience center opening as well in the near future. I don't know how much I'm allowed to give out on that.
About that.
But we have, in the springtime, I'll say that, we have a new customer experience center. So we have the one in Hoffman Estates.
Right.
There's one up in Buffalo, and now we're going to have another one shortly.
Sounds like we may need to get some higher ed AV media over to this new center when it opens to bring it out to everybody.
I know somebody who works right down the street from a possible area of it, so we'll have to work on that.
Deal. That sounds good. All right, and so what's kind of cool is between that and some of the other things you're rolling out, sounds like, by Infocom, a lot of these things will be shipping ready to go. So if people are like, if they're actually planning summer projects, don't wait for Infocom to see this first. You might be able to get it in for your summer project.
Yeah, we should have demos for everything by April.
Nice.
At least an engineering sample. So yeah, we're ready to rock and roll. That's why we were waiting for the big release here.
Yeah.
But ISE is kind of becoming the place.
Yeah, I would say it's not kind of. It is where things get launched.
For education, well, especially for education, because now is your budgeting season.
Yes, 100%.
Right? I'm always telling my team, now is the time to get out in the cold. Get out, I'm in New Jersey, so you get out in the cold, get out in the snow, get out in the rain. The customers want to see it. Now's the time to budgeting. Now's the time to be demoing stuff. And then you're going to be falling into the install season, and everyone's going to be like, I'm too busy, I don't really want to meet. But no, we're ready to rock and roll. We have the product, at least engineering samples ready to go. And then we'll be launching them. Most of them are launching in April.
Nice.
So we'll have them ready to go for you for demonstrations and then for tours. I know a lot of stuff starting to show up in different shows.
Nice. Well, we keep an eye out for those, the smaller things and the stuff that happens. And I know NW Met probably will find a right time, so we'll keep an eye out for that. We'll get some of that information in the article that we'll do. But if people want, like, hey, I want to stay on top of what's available and when it comes out, what's my best way of doing that?
HETMA.
Well, there you go.
HETMA,
good
man.
answer.
HETMA, man. Daryl Krall does a fantastic job.
Yeah.
He was one of the, I don't want to say founding members or founders.
Again, I think the story of the founding of HETMA being on a Panasonic trip is 100% well known.
That's what it was. It's part of the council, and then Joe took it and kind of expanded it.
100%.
So Daryl's really invested in it.
Yep.
So that's the best way. And
Love
then
it.
also we have we're planning a roadshow.
Yeah.
So we're going to be doing that. We're going to be working with HETMA, partnering with HETMA for that as well. We'll have all this. They'll be after your guys' budget seasons, but for 2027, we're ready to go.
Cool.
And as soon as we turn that July 1st dial, man, we're already looking at next year's technology roadmap.
Love it. I love it. Well, again, you drop Daryl Krall's name, you're going to hear the same thing, which is people buy from people, and he's one of the people that, I mean, it's getting late enough in Chicago, I bet I could pull out my phone, call his cell phone, and he'd pick it up right now.
He emails around 8 o'clock in the morning.
That's what I'm saying.
I'll get an email from him.
So
he's
one of those
already going. He's definitely already green on Teams.
I never have to worry about if I need to talk to somebody from Panasonic, and that means a lot to us in our,
That's the most important.
Work, so.
In my, especially in New Jersey, New York, as long as you pick up the phone, everybody knows problems happen. There's nothing you could do about that. We do not, we have tens of thousands of units out there. It's how you handle it, how you address it, and whether or not you're honest about it.
Yeah.
And that's the most important thing. If you can't fix it, if you have to do something like that, do it. And if you don't have that product, I always say if Macy's doesn't have it, send them the gimbals, the old Miracle on 34th Street. Same thing, right? I'm happy to give it to you because we all want to help out each other. We don't make everything. Right. And our competitors don't, right? But if you help out each other, give information that you have by coming to ISE, seeing different things. We don't have something, but hey, I can tell you where to go. Nice. And that's the best part about helping this AV community.
Well, Joe, thank you for letting us pull you off of your rounds to get this in there, and really appreciate the support, and B, your guys' partnership with Higher Ed.
Awesome. Thanks a lot, Ryan.
Appreciate your time.